Today's outline of the class is software re-engineering. What do you mean by re-engineering? So re-engineering or reconstructing or rewriting part or all of the legacy system without changing its functionality. So you cannot change the original function of the software system. So you have to rewrite some part of the system or reconstruct it of the system without changing its functionality. That is called as a software re-engineering. So where this type of is applicable where some but not all subsystems of the largest system require frequent maintenance. So some parts, if the whole system contains the number of subsystems, if one subsystem is not working properly, so that time it requires. So applicable where some but not all subsystems of the largest system require frequent maintenance. So re-engineering involves adding efforts to make them easier to maintain. The system may be reconstructed and redocumented. So what are the advantages of re-engineering? So one is reduce the risk and second is reduce the cost. How? See here, the reduce the risk. There is a high risk in new software development. Suppose you want to develop the new software product, so there is a high risk. So there may be developed problem, staffing problem and specification problem for developing the new software product. So this is the one advantage, is it reduce the risk for re-engineering. The second is reduce the cost. The cost of re-engineering is often significantly less than the cost of developing new software. So it is the reduce the risk, reduce the cost. So these are the two advantages of re-engineering. So here the re-engineering process is shown here. So here the original problem, so source code translation from old to new language translation, reverse engineering, program documentation, all these stages are given here. So re-engineering process activity. Source code translation means converts the code to new language. Suppose the initial you have to develop the product for C language, now you have to convert into latest language, that is the source code translation. Reverse engineering, analyze the program to understand it, and second is program improvement. So this is a program improvement, reconstruct automatically for understandability. Program modularization. Program modularization means reorganize the program structure. Data re-engineering, clean up the restructure the system data. So all these are the activities of re-engineering process. So this is a re-engineering approaches. So re-engineering cost factors. What are the re-engineering cost factor? The quality of the software to be re-engineered. The tool to support available for re-engineering. Some tools are available to supporting for this process. The extent of data conversion which is required. The availability of the expert staff for re-engineering. So this can be problem with old system based on the technology that is no longer widely used. Preventive maintenance by refactoring. So refactoring is re-engineering and refactoring, both are different process. So the initially whatever you have seen, so all these are re-engineering process, and now the refactoring is a process of making improvement. So refactoring means just you have to making improvement to a program to slow down degradation through the change. So you have to making the improvement. You can think of refactoring as a preventive maintenance that reduce the problems of future change. So refactoring involves modifying a program to improve its structure, reduce its complexity or make it easier to understand. These are the advantages of refactoring. When you refactor a program, you should not add functionality but rather concentrate on program improvement. So only just you have to program improvement. These are the process of refactoring. So refactoring and re-engineering, what is the advantages of both? What is the difference between the both is given here. Re-engineering task place after system has been maintained for some time and maintenance costs are increasing. So you can automate tools to process and re-engineer legacy system to create new system that is more maintainable. Refactoring is a continuous process of improvement throughout the development and evolution. It is intended to avoid the structure and code degradation that increase the cost and difficulties of maintaining the system. This is the difference between the both terms. So bad smells in program code. There are some bad smells in program code. One is duplicate code, long methods, switch statements, data clumping, speculative generally. These are the bad smells in program. So duplicate code. The same or very similar code may be included at different places in program. This can be removed and implemented as a single method or function that is called as a required. So this is a bad smell duplicate code. Second is a long method. If method is too long, it should be redesigned as a number of shortened method. This is a bad smells in program, long method. Switch statements. These are often involve duplications where the switch depends on the type of value. The switch statement may be scattered around the program. So in object-oriented language, you can often use polymorphism is a characters to achieve the same things. So it involves the depends on the value and switch statement may be scattered around the program. So this is a bad smell in the program, switch statement. And next is a data clumping. Data clumps occurs when the same group of data items reoccurs in several places in a program. These can often replaced with the object that encapsulate all these data. And speculative generality, and this occurs when developers include generality in program in case it requires in future. This can often simply be removed. So these are the bad smells in program. One is a duplicate code, long methods, switch statements, data clumping, and speculative generality. So all these PPTs are taken from Anne Somerville. Thank you.